We've all been there, right?
Yeah.
You're standing in the grocery aisle, kind of squinting at a food label,
Oh, yeah.
trying to make sense of this like microscopic wall of text and percentages.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you need a Rosetta Stone just to figure out if that healthy granola bar is secretly, a sugar bomb.
Absolutely. And you want to make better choices. You really do.
We do. But the sheer effort, the cognitive load of figuring it all out, it often just leads to frustration or, honestly, just guessing.
That's the wall most people hit.
So today we're doing a deep dive into a tool that claims it can, well, obliterate that problem.
Sure.
It's positioned as a genuine shortcut to being well-informed about your food. It's called Nourish Lens.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, I think, about Nourish Lens is how it leverages technology, specifically Google AI.
Yeah.
It's trying to move beyond just showing you the data. It wants to interpret it for you. So the mission for us today in this deep dive isn't just listing features. It's about understanding how this intelligent tool works to simplify all that complex nutritional stuff into, actionable insights. The idea is to empower you, the listener, to see your food differently.
See it clearly.
Exactly, and make confident, informed decisions.
That guessing game you mentioned, that's precisely what makes healthy eating feel like such a chore sometimes. You're trying to grab a quick lunch or plan dinner, and you're just tired of staring at confusing labels, tired of that frustration, of basically gambling on what's good for you.
And this is really where Nourish Lens steps in with quite a novel solution. It aims for instant understanding, like right away.
How instant?
You literally just point your camera at any food label or barcode.
Okay.
And it doesn't just, pull up some generic info. It actually synthesizes that data using Google AI.
The AI part.
Right, to give you a simple health score. And what's fascinating, I think, is that it's not just basic optical character recognition. The AI is designed to interpret the context.
Giving you that immediate sense of the food's overall impact.
Precisely.
Okay, here's where it starts to feel like genuinely revolutionary to me. The scope of what it can scan.
Yeah.
We're not just talking barcodes. Nourish Lens says you can scan anything, and they seem to mean anything like barcodes, ingredient lists, even the super tiny print on nutrition facts from any food or supplement. So even if there's no barcode or you really want to dig into the weird additives list, it can still grab that data. Does the AI handle, say, a messy ingredient list differently than a neat barcode?
That's a really important question. A barcode gives neat, standardized data, sure, but the power of its Google AI, it really comes into play with those ingredient lists and nutrition panels.
Okay.
It uses advanced OCR, optical character recognition, to read even tiny, convoluted labels accurately. But it goes beyond just reading.
How so?
It uses natural language processing, NLP, to actually understand the ingredient names, their order, and then machine learning models kick in. These are trained on huge nutritional databases, and they interpret how all those bits and pieces contribute collectively to that simple health score. It's way more intelligent than just capturing text.
Right, intelligence beyond data capture.
Yeah.
Got it. So this simple health score, is it just one score for everyone, or does it change based on my specific goals?
Good question.
Like, say I'm really strict keto. Does something high-fat, low-carb get scored better for me than if I was just aiming for, general health or maybe managing diabetes?
Precisely. That's actually one of its most powerful aspects. The score isn't static at all. It's dynamically adjusted based on the dietary profile you select. Nourish Lens lets you personalize your goals,
Right.
Which means the analysis is genuinely tailored for your diet, whether that's keto, like you said, or managing diabetes, focusing on weight loss, or even just general health.
So the context matters hugely.
Absolutely. For a keto user, yeah, high healthy fats, low net carbs, that's weighted positively. But for someone managing diabetes, the focus shifts heavily to carb load glycemic impact.
So a sugary item, even if it's natural sugar,
would likely score poorly in that context. This tailoring ensures the insights are actually relevant to your body, your specific objectives.
And when it delivers these insights, you mentioned it emphasizes clarity. That's often what's missing from standard labels, right?
Totally missing.
It says you get clear insights with a simple breakdown of calories, protein, carbs, sugar, and sodium, helping you quickly understand the pros and cons. But how deep does that pros and cons thing go? Does it about hidden sugars?
The ones listed under 10 different names.
Exactly. Or does it differentiate between good fats and bad fats?
It absolutely aims to go beyond just the surface numbers. The AI doesn't just quantify those macros in sodium.
Hmm.
It interprets them within the context of the whole product and your profile. So, yes, if sugar appears in multiple forms, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, cane syrup, whatever, it calculates the cumulative impact.
Oh.
And it does consider the source of protein or the type of fat as much as possible based on the label info. The pros and cons are generated by cross-referencing that data against established dietary guidelines and your personal goals.
So it gives a more nuanced picture than just staring at the numbers yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It helps you quickly see something that might be a pro for general energy, but a definite con if you have a specific restriction, for example.
Okay, that instant clarity on one product, that's incredibly powerful.
Uh-huh.
But, building better habits requires more than just single snapshots.
Sure.
So how does a tool like this help integrate those insights into, like, your long-term health journey?
Right, and that's where Nourish Lens tries to shift from just being a scanner to being more like a supportive health companion.
Okay.
It helps you track your progress. It does this by monitoring your nutritional habits over time. You get easy-to-read charts, a full history of everything you've scanned.
So it's not just a logbook.
No, it's meant to be a feedback loop.
Yeah.
You can start to see patterns, identify where you might be, say, consistently overdoing it on sodium, or maybe not getting enough protein.
Oh, I see.
And seeing those patterns empowers you to make smarter adjustments to your overall diet. It helps move you towards sustainable, healthy habits, not just, one good choice here and there.
So summing that up for you, the listener,
Mm-hmm.
the real game changer here, the overarching benefit, seems to be the ability to finally make confident choices.
Mm-hmm.
It takes that really overwhelming task of understanding food labels and turns it into something empowering. This smart analysis, they call it, helps you build better eating habits because you've got digestible, personalized info right there.
In your pocket.
Exactly, right at your fingertips. Now, for anyone listening who's thinking, okay, I want to try this.
How do you get started? Well, it's pretty straightforward. You can download and try for free.
Okay, free trial.
Yeah, they offer a complimentary 7-day trial, which is great. It gives you a really good preview of all these AI-powered features we've been talking about, lets you really test it out.
Good to know. Is there a catch after the 7 days?
Well, it's important to be clear that trial gives you the full experience for a week, but a subscription is required for continued full access to all the features long-term.
Right, standard practice.
Yeah, so if you try it, love it, and want to keep using it, integrate it into your routine, you'll need that subscription. And for now, at least, you can download Nourish Lens from the Apple Store.
Okay, Apple Store for now. So, this deep dive into Nourish Lens, it really brings home its core value proposition, doesn't it?
It does.
It's essentially acting as an intelligent shortcut, a way to get genuinely well-informed about your food without needing a nutrition degree.
Right.
It takes those complicated, often intimidating labels and just transforms them into clear, actionable, and crucially personalized insights. It's about moving from confusion and guesswork
To clarity.
to clarity and making choices you actually feel good about, choices about what fuels your body.
And, stepping back and looking at the bigger picture, it's quite thought-provoking.
How so?
Well, think about how AI tools like Nourish Lens are fundamentally changing our relationship with information, especially for something so personal, so vital as our health.
Yeah.
By simplifying all this overwhelming data, offering interpretations tailored to us, these technologies aren't just spitting out answers. They're kind of redefining how we understand our own bodies and make those everyday choices.
That's a really interesting point.
So the question to maybe leave you with is, how might this ability to instantly cut through the noise, get tailored guidance, how might that reshape our health outcomes? Not just today, but, in the years to come. It feels like a potentially powerful step towards maybe true nutritional literacy for everyone.